Okay guys, today we are going to look at equivalent fractions and looking at fractions that are equal in size, but they have numerators and denominators that are different. So it's important to remember that our numerators are related to our other numerators and our denominators are related to our other denominators. So if you can take out your worksheet, we're going to look at the first side. It just says equivalent fractions on it, not part 2. Part 2 should be on the back. We're going to look at that in a minute. So let's look at the front side that says equivalent fractions. Now on this, when we fill this in, we're looking at how are these related. Now, lucky for you, I did this quite in order. So our first fraction is 3/10. And our numerators are going to go by 3s. So we're just counting by 3s here, or we're looking at our multiplication chart and going by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So you notice that we went up by 3s. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 3 times 5, 3 times 6, and 3 times 7. Now, on the denominator side, we're moving by 10s. So we're going to fill in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And the last one is 70. And we'll notice now this is 10 times 1, 10 times 2, 10 times 3, 10 times 4, 10 times 5, 10 times 6, and 10 times 7. So if we look at these, this first fraction is equal to this last fraction. They are what we call equivalent fractions because the numerator, 3, and this numerator are related by multiplying 3 times 7 to get 21. And the denominator, we do the same thing. 10 times 7 gives us 70. So we can say that these are equivalent fractions. 3/10 is equal to 21/70. Because they are related, we multiplied by 7 in the numerator, and we multiplied by 7 in the denominator. Now let's flip it over to the back side. And here we're looking at equivalent fractions and filling in this blank spot on here. So we need to figure out how they're related. Well, I have a full fraction over here, 7/10. And I know that 7 and 21 are related because I know that if I take 7 and multiply by 3, that's going to equal 21. So I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. 10 times 3 is going to equal 30. So my equivalent fraction, 21/30, is equal to 7/10. So when you're solving these, you want to make sure you're doing the same thing on the numerator and the denominator in order for your fractions to be equivalent. You need to do both sides of this today. Remember, you can check your answers in the answer key, and I will see you tomorrow.